It's the first playoff race here in the BRRS series, and we're here at Kansas. Pretty, I guess, interesting track to start it off with here. I mean, there's nobody else here to commentate with, so this is very dry. So I hope you enjoy. So let's go ahead and go off with our starting lineup. We have on pole position, we have the number 10 of Foza, and the number 36 of AA, who is being subbed for by Trooper. Second row, we have the 34 and the 38. Third row, we have the 89 and the 13. Fourth row, we will have the 22 and the 7. Fifth row, we have the 21 and the subbing for the 8, the 17. And to end it off, we have the 66, who is taking the spot of the 18, as they did not show up. However, I've wasted enough time, so pacing will begin. Its pace speed is 100 miles per hour here at Kansas, and I'm going to have to do so much at once because there's nobody else here. You guys can catch up because the pace car's up here. Or is this going too fast? It's 100 miles an hour, that's what I set it to. Why is it not? Okay, then we'll just go with this. Alright. Pace car will be going off. Nope, you're not merging. And green flag is in the air. Afoza, what are you doing? Afoza? Hello? And as we go into turn number 1, it'll be Trooper and Senti battling off for the front. They're starting to wreck into the corner, and Trooper's around. VK will take now up to the front. Oh, but they're wrecking, and that's 2 cars. And caution will fly on lap number 1. Caution is out. They did not save it. Or at least they didn't save it enough. There ain't no brakes here. Alright. Pits will be closed. We will be going just green this time. So you're lucky, Robloxian, because you can catch up. You didn't miss anything. This is 100 laps. Oh. This is 100? Okay. I thought that this was... I changed it. I guess it wasn't me. Alright. Pace car will be going off this time, so you guys better get organized now. And to whoever that is in the very, very back of Foza, we're going green. But I'm lagging. My computer's exploding. Green flag is in the air. And let off Trooper, 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 let off Trooper. Good. And as they go into turn number 1, currently the 7 will be leading the way. The 7 of Joel Musa, with VK coming up right behind. Oh, 2 cars off to the inside wall. The 36 and the, I don't know who. Oh, the 21's around in front of the 89, and they get loose, and they managed to save it, so I'd say that's a pretty good start. And Robloxian disconnects, and he'll have to, yeah. He'll have to pull the Robloxian and merge once again, because it's the only thing Robloxian is known for. And no, he's not known for being the quickest here at Kansas, as he's been saying in the Discord server, which you should join if you're watching this stream, and you're not. Battle for second between Sleesher and VK as Sleesher gets on by. My computer is exploding still. Just not as much anymore. VK up into the wall, pushed by Paul, who will now take that third place spot. As there's a car around in the back, that's the number 10 of Afosa. He's spinning off in the infield grass. And he might have saved that. I could not see. And he did not save it, unfortunately. And now he's going to have to continue on, but now at least 11 or 12 seconds back. Which is very unfortunate, as he was our pole sitter, and, well, he had a pretty good race going, or pretty good race pace going. But back up at the front, Sleesher's now chasing down Joel in the lead, with Paul trying to catch up to them two. Being pushed by VK, and now they're fighting for the third place spot. Single file here. Oh, VK gets loose on the wall. He saves it, but now he's going to fight Paul back for the spot that he just fought for. That's unfortunate. '17 car now battling the 7 for the lead. Into turn number 1, he has the low line. Joel on the outside. And Sleesher will just barely miss the clear. And is now fighting Joel side by side, and there's a little bit of contact going down into turn number 3. Still side by side as Joel now falls in line behind. '17 car gets bumped by the 7, and the 7 gets the inside. '89's caught up and takes that third place spot as the 13 cuts the track and hits the '89, and that sends him up, along with the 13 going up, and hits the wall in the exit. A pack is starting to form behind them as ROBLOX is merging and will be a lap down, and almost just committed lap car interference. My computer is blowing up. That did not do anything. For some reason, my computer's just blowing up. For blowing up reasons. And the counter is 100% accurate at this point. Oh my god, my computer is just dying. More I guess my screen, not my computer. Joel still leading, the 17 behind. I can't understand anything. Oh! The 66 off hard into the inside wall. Paul got... I'm not sure what happened, but he spun out to the inside wall, and now he's fallen back extremely far. That's a costly mistake if that was his fault. If not... Oh! Car spinning in the tri-oval. 36 was spinning. VK also involved. VK's gonna have to climb back from that, unfortunately. But Joel is still on the march in the front. However, this track is notorious for having its cautions, especially though we will not have stage cautions here. Stage 1 will be ending at lap 25, and pit speed is 50 miles an hour. And speaking of that, the sub for the number 8 car is actually a first-time driver here. Sleekshire is going to be the driver who has replaced him, and thus far has actually been up at front for the most of this, even though he wasn't even here for the big practice session the other day. However, though, he is not used to, I guess, most of what is probably going to happen on pit road, because pit road is chaos here. So, I guess we'll see how he does adjust, especially when it takes skill. However, Joel's now pulling away, now with a second lead. As they're all fighting behind him, he'll just slowly get farther and farther away. But now, the 21 and the 17 working together, as the 21 messes up and moves up to the high line and hits the wall. 17 as well. 34 is blocking the 89. Oh, and the 21 and the 34 get into each other there. Joel's running away with it now. Oh, Senti turns the 22. The 22's loose, but he saves it. Oh, the 38 gets launched up into traffic. And there's cars spinning in the back. I couldn't see. No, too far. And no caution will be thrown. Go back up to our front runners of Joel leading right now and still pulling away from the slight group behind them. VK has clawed his way back up into the top 5 as he gets into... Oh, they're spinning! VK, the 21... Or the 434, sorry. The 13 has spun it completely around. The 21 saves it. No caution will be called. Joel's still running away from them all. Now up to 2 seconds as a gap. If they want to catch up, Sleesher and Senti are going to have to either hope for a good pit stop, or they're going to have to hope that Joel messes up, or they'll just have to work together, whichever option works for them. But unfortunately at the moment it seems like working together is not the option they are choosing. Which is probably not the best of ideas, especially when you're at a track like this. 34 now behind. I can't tell, and I'm going to request that they do get different schemes, because I don't know which one's the 34 and which one's the 21, because it goes by too quickly. Them two are now working together and trying to catch up to Sleesher and pass him. It would be the 34, currently at the moment, being pushed by the 21. And the 17 got passed by the 89, and they're fighting as the 89 hits the wall, and the 17 will clear him. However, they did gain a decent bit of time there onto Joel, unless that was lag. It might have been. I have no idea. These cars running the fastest they can here, as that's what they're having to do. 89 right behind him. Right behind Sleesher, sorry. Has lost some ground on the Sleesher, but they have lost a lot of time to Joel. However, there is a lapped car up ahead And Joel will get the semi-dirty air that is notorious at this track as well, especially when there were, whenever the manufacturers were not equal back then, which was a pretty good race, and I would recommend you do go watch it, which it won't be linked anywhere, but you can find it eventually. Maybe. Anyways, the 21 gets in front of Sleesher and the 89, and now the 21 will lead the group that is on the charge towards Joel. Unfortunately, they're not on the charge enough as Joel keeps pulling it away here at Kansas. '21 loses the spot, but he's still on the inside, and now he gains it right back from Senti. Now the 17's going for the pass on the 89 here off of turn number 4. Side by side with the 89. 89 will clear him. And the 21, or sorry, the 34, my mistake, thanks guys, is falling in right behind them. Now we are here just in a somewhat intermission, as it's going to be the long run portion of the game, and I forgot to take out the day-night cycle, so we're going to be racing into the night, and probably back into the day. So I hope you guys enjoy. I really should get rid of that script at some point. I wonder if I can. Let me catch an animation. And we're back to the action, as unfortunately there was not a fix. And now the pack has grown ever farther apart. As the lights will kick on a little bit. I'll probably make it brighter. There we go. Lights kick on so people can actually see. Don't speak. This is a stream. VK has managed to claw his way back up. 66 got lapped by Joel there. Oh, Hayden sends it on the inside of Sleesher, and now they're fighting for the third place spot. Oh, and there seems to be a problem. I'm not sure what happened to Trooper, but he will go a lap down. As the stage is over, by the way, which, oh no, that might not be a good thing. I'm going to clip that. Which clipping is not going to work. Oh no. I really hope I did catch that, so I'm going to go check. Yes, we did catch that, luckily, the back half of it. As cars pitting now, or a handful of cars will be pitting. We'll cut away from the action here and watch with just the ticker. You'll be able to see what is going on. And we'll be watching pit road exit to see if anybody is speeding, because there's only one of me and I can't do everything at once, unfortunately. '22 car is clear of pit road, did not speed. And the 89 does not speed as well. As those two are clear, their pit stops are complete. And now it's going to be Joel, VK, and Sleesher now fighting for the top spots. And my chair is very creaky. Or sorry, not Sleesher. That was Paul who I saw. But it will be Joel and VK now going to be fighting. Let's cut it back now, actually, to the battle between Hayden, Dark, and Sleesher. If I can find any other names, there they are. It is very, very spread out, actually, as the two John Deere machines will be going down to pit road. Hopefully neither of them speed or hit the commitment cone, and neither of them do, I think. Foza now will be coming down to pit road this time. Many cars are going to be pitting here. Now, is it a gas and go? Just tires? What will it be? Everybody else is coming down to pit road now, this time, except for Sleesher, who's the only person I do not see who is saying that they will. He might, still, but we do not know yet. As Sleesher will take the lead, actually. I missed. I didn't. Now, will everybody go a lap down here except for Sleesher, or will Sleesher come down to pit? Afosa pits in his stall, as now the 21 and the 34 will come off of pit road. Neither of them speed. '17 comes down to pit road, so we have no idea who will cycle out as the leader from this cycle. The 10 car almost hit the pace car and is clear. '7 car pulls off. And he is clear. 13 car is clear. And the 66 will be clear. Sleesher now the only car on pit road. Still no idea of who the leader is. With this extremely long pit road, it will take a second. Sleesher crosses the line. No caution because I wasn't able to see it. Sleesher will speed on pit road. So Sleesher will have a DTP. The 17 will have a DTP. That's very unfortunate. But it would seem Robloxian will cycle out as the leader temporarily, as he will have to pit still. And Trooper will be right behind him, so Trooper might actually be your real leader here. But the 17 has a drive through and must serve it here. Oh goodness, must serve it here pretty soon. Dogs barking. Whoa. Sleesher is coming down to serve his DTP. Robloxian is still leading this race, but he still has to pit. And Trooper as well, I'm not sure if he has to pit. as the 17 car comes down pit road. Sleesher's going to have to hope here that he doesn't go a lap down, which, as it would seem, Sleesher will go a lap down from that DTP, and he'll have to fight back to get up to the front. And hopefully get his lap back. As he speeds on pit roads again, the 17 will have another DTP to serve. Robloxian, the current leader, still hasn't pit, but Trooper has been closing rapidly to him. As Sleesher will come back down to pit road, this time to serve his second DTP of the night. That's me. Robloxian still being tracked down. Oh, Robloxian got passed by Trooper in that shortcut. And Trooper will be your new leader here in Kansas. And the 17 will clear pit road this time. Trooper as your current leader. Robloxian, when did you pit, if you did? You don't type in a straight when there's a turn coming up, if that's what you just did. As Joel and Snowy and VK and also the 10 of Afosa will shoot by, except Afosa is a lap car. And it would be Robloxian coming down a pit road now. Trooper will also most likely have to pit sometime here soon, if he hasn't, because he has a pretty big lead. Let's cut back to that pack behind, the group with Joel, Snowy, VK, and Afosa. As they're all fighting now and skirmishing for their spots. Robloxian exits his pit stall. And Joel will be leading the way now. As Robloxian here comes out of pit road. He clears pit road, no speeding. And Joel, now, still trying to catch up to Trooper, has gained some time. Trooper will have to most likely pit here soon, but he's most likely trying to go for the halfway point so he doesn't have to go any farther from there. As there was a slight incident, it would seem that the number 17 will park it and will DNF from this race, which is very unfortunate as he had a pretty good race going for a start. Trooper's still leading at this point in time. Surprisingly, he hasn't come down to pit. And Trooper, have you pit yet? Just stay on the back straight when you're going in a straight line. Because I'm not sure Robloxian did. Have you pit yet? Oh, you pit lap 25. Okay. I'm going to take the guess you sped on pit road because I never saw you. Is now VK will take the lead of the group. They've gained 3 seconds on Trooper in the past handful of laps. Or 2 seconds, sorry, because that's how that works. Oh, I have to go AFK, so Joel, you know what to do. And as we come back, finally, sorry about that. To anybody who spoke during the stream, I'm just going to let you know, if it was something, I'm going to serve you, no matter what we do, any stream, no matter what. So as we come back, Trooper is still the leader, but only now by about 4 seconds. Well, as we're back, sorry about that again. Got the squeaky chair back, feeling pretty good. And they've gained half a tenth on Trooper in that very short amount of time that I was gone. And now they've got 25 laps to push each other for a shot in the win. However, this might be a fuel mileage end. Caution? Well, caution will fly, apparently. Which changes everything. I didn't listen to Senti. I didn't see it. I know I didn't see it. And I didn't want to throw it, but I had to throw it because it wasn't just him. And Senti, if you show me that clip and it was a lie, I'm letting you know right now, I will DNF you. Also, pits are open this time. Yeah, pits are open this time. If two cars spun and then one car saved it, you're DNF'd. So, I hope you're ready for that. If you lied. Because you just ruined the ending of this race. It was Dark who said it. So Dark, if that wasn't a caution, then that would be, you know, that would be your fault for calling it. Caution is still out, and VK will win the race off pit road. And he jumps. You don't get your lap back, you have to make it up, Foza. Thought that was obvious. Pits are closed, by the way, so if anybody else enters, you're... Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna have to see it, because if the race ending just got ruined because of that, you know I'm not happy. And Dark, you are going to pay for it, if that's the case. Because I listened to you. This is your 1 to go marker. No, laps aren't getting changed. They have to make them up. This is the 1 to go marker, though. Oh, VK, your lap got messed up? Okay. Okay, yeah, I will. That I will change. Sorry, I thought you were talking about them. Alright.
Is the server unlocked?
Has been.
Right. I'm enjoying it a bit. I've been gone all day. Sorry for that.
Alright, pace car will be going off this time. This is it.
So there's 21
Don't
to go.
commentate, mute yourself, mute yourself.
Yep.
Green flag is in the air as VK will take the lead. The 21 the 21 let off, 10 car let off, or I will park you. 21 get behind the 34, 10 car get to the very, very back. And stop locking. The 10 car go to the very back. The very back. That means to the very back. There you go. And VK, not Joel, because I was watching somewhere else. VK will take the lead, and now it's going to be a battle for these final 20 laps. VK, Joel, Trooper, your top 3 here at Kansas will be dueling it out for these final 20 laps to see who will take the trophy and the first playoff win of this season. As Joel dives it for the inside in the turn 3, but VK closes the door, and they're racing in the back there for 4th place, 3 wide, as the John Deere machines, and the 66 gets loose and it has to let off because that was not very smart. Nope, they are not considered their fill-ins. They did not qualify in. Well, actually, no. PTP was sub for by... would get 11th place because Sleesher did sub for him, but Stinky did not qualify or attempt to qualify in or get a sub, so that means he will be DNF or DNS. VK and Joel are going to try to fight it out here, but Trooper's still behind, is going to have to try to catch up here. Pits are open now. Cars going in a line. Still the most beautiful thing to hear whenever they go right up next to the wall. It was technically stages, yes. They were caught on the stream. The back half of stage 1 was caught, stage 2 was caught, I think, and then stage 3 is this. VK's still out with the lead, Joel right behind. Trooper has caught up, along with Dark. 66 up on the wall in the back, as the 21 and the 34 are now trying to help each other. to catch up for the 4th and 5th place spot. I said we were going green next time. Paul managed to catch up. Well, congratulations. Do you want a cookie for it? Should have been caught up to the queue then, Senti. But I guess we both can't get what we want. I don't need to be quiet. I'm the one speaking for the stream, and if you unmute yourself, I will server mute you for every stream after that. Oh, whoa. Hello? Server? What? Oh. Who just... Okay. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I wonder if the stream caught that. Because that was definitely weird. Okay. As they go too wide, three cars back. Now they go 4 wide in the very back. And 3 of them are up into the wall, which is not very surprising. Joel will fall back now to 3rd and possibly lose 4th from Afosa. He will, and now he'll fall back from 5th too. Oh, 66 get loose, but he saved it, and we continue green. As we watch VK as your current leader, who joined in the middle and cut it very close in the end and barely managed to make it in the playoffs. He's got 15 laps to show what he can do. As the 36 gets loose, but he saves it, and he saved it completely. .36 stuck on the wall, and the 10 car will get into the 36, and he's around. Oh, 66 is slideaways. Nice. They're fighting really hard behind. Multiple cars are getting in the wall there. .34's cutting the track, should probably get up so I don't give him a penalty. You know, that might be smart. As the 10 car and the 34 are battling, Joel dives to the inside, sets it 3 wide for 3rd, and Joel will now be your 3rd, or never mind, the outside line will get the run. The 10 car gets loose, and he saves it. Oh no, he doesn't. He gets into the 22. 22 saves it. They're good, and we're still under green. They almost went for it. They got close, and I was worried about when I made that call. But we're still under green here at Kansas. VK pulling it away. And I wish I had an ad break, because that would be nice, so I could just have something to fill these races in instead of empty silence. As the 34 turns Joel down, and now the 36, not 63, will get by. .66 is wall riding. It should probably not be wall riding, so I don't have to give him a penalty. Who would have thought? Anyways. 36 in 3rd. I mean 2nd. I can't count. Congratulations, me. 36 is now battling with the 34 for that 2nd place spot, with Joel being able to close that gap because of them battling. Ooh, loose off of 4. They're fine. The 36 and the 34 and the 36 get into each other. But they keep it green. Oh, dark up into the wall. He disconnects. The 34 disconnected, and that leaves the door open for Trooper now to fight with Joel and Hayden. Joel's now in the third place spot as VK hits the wall on the exit. He's got 10 laps to go. 1 second in the lead. 1 second to show what he can do. But the question is, can he do it here? Single file down the straight. VK into turn number 3 and 4. Trooper slowly gaining. I mean, this will be so much better when Crazy makes his timing system to go with this, because we could see how much he was gaining. As we can see here, he gained 4/10 off of that run, and now he's gonna have to continue to go as Joel has broken away from the 21. It's completely single file now, and they're gonna have to catch up as Trooper makes a mistake and will go up into the wall off of 2, because it can't count. Joel closed the gap to the 36, and now they're gonna have to go at it for the second place spot. 21 behind. However, the front 3 have pulled away from the rest behind, and now off by less than a second. It's time for the battle to commence. 8 laps are remaining here at Kansas, and 3 hungry drivers are looking for the first playoff win, especially Trooper, who this is his first start ever here in a car under this league's name, and he will have to show AA, who he's subbing for, that he means business. As AA is a team owner, this could secure him a ride next season. However, he gets into the wall, and he's lost a lot of time onto Joel and VK, as they finally caught back up. As Trooper fades away, Joel and VK are now going to have to go at it here for the first place spot. Joel still has a little bit of ground to catch up to VK, but the question is, how hard will they go? Will they go to the limit, or will they not go at all? VK has a higher line. Joel closes the gap. Very close now off of 4. 6 laps remain here at Kansas. Joel now less than half a second behind. It's going to take a lot more than that to get by VK, as he is pretty much the intimidator. And Joel gets underneath him, and he will almost clear him. He will clear him, as we now go into turn 3 and 4. VK on the low side. He turns Joel. They're fine. VK cuts the track. Joel goes in the wall, and they're back into the order. Joel now leading. VK is going to have to fight back for his spot in second, as Trooper will get by. And the 22 almost gets by him, but it's not enough. The 36 is caught up to the 7. And now it's a battle. 5 laps remaining here at Kansas. Anything can happen. Joel Musa, your current leader. Trooper in second. VK and Snowy now battling it out for third. And in 5th place, we have Hayden looking in. Paul is still wall riding, and that should probably be a penalty, but I'm not going to penalize him because he's losing a lot more time than he's gaining. And he doesn't realize that. As there was a car spinning on the tri-oval, I did not see it. I'm not going to throw it this time. Was that a caution, Boo? If you saw it? Was it a caution, Boo? It was. Caution will fly for that incident. And the race isn't over. Caution is out, though. I know it was too late, but it's still a caution. Boo's the other official. I have to listen. Joel is your leader with VK behind. Pits will be closed this time. We will do another lap. Another lap will be completed. Joel showing his displeasure with the pace cars. VK also showing it too. Unfortunately, they forgot that this thing's made out of titanium alloys for some reason. And to get off of the bumper of the pace car now. And pits will be open this time. We will go into overtime. As we race into the night. As everybody comes down to pit road, assumingly. Everybody will come down to pit road. As somebody sped. I'm not sure if you were... He did get bumped? Okay. Making 100% sure. Boo, watch for speeders. Whoever just got in a car, get out of it. Alright, Trooper will win the race off pit road. VK got pushed. I know you were typing, you don't count, Joel. Just fall to the one behind or where you should be. VK, you did not get a penalty. You were pushed, I know that. I can't give him a penalty because I didn't see it or how bad it was. I know somebody pushed you, but I can't give a penalty for it. Pits are closed, officially. We are going to go green next time because I didn't realize everybody was here, and I just missed it. We will be going green this time by. This is going to be your final shot. I called a caution because I listened. And don't try to wreck me, VK. Because you gotta realize, I still am trying to enforce this race. You wrecking the pace car is still a possible penalty. You're lucky I haven't been giving it because I've been lenient. Or attempting to wreck the pace car, I guess. Yep, multiple people are gonna jump. Boo, watch for the jumpers. I'm gonna have to watch for the jumpers while pulling the pace car off. As the pace car goes off, listen for the green. Do not go until it is green. Green flag is out. 89, 22 back off. 38, I think that is, back off. 66 back off. You're not listening. 10 car back off a little bit. Robloxian back off. Good. There. Perfect. And Senti spins. And one car. Trooper leading with Joel behind, VK behind, not Joel, I can't. Yep, one car wreck. VK and Joel behind, that's why I said Joel, I was wondering why. They fight, it's the white flag. Trooper leading. Off of turn number 2. VK and Joel behind. There is not enough time. Trooper gave himself the... Well, I guess whoever caused the caution gave Trooper the win. And off of turn number 4, Trooper subbing for AA will win.